Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So I'm coming out guys because it is dinner time. Well, it's getting close to dinner time. It's 4:20. Oh God, I wanted to get these in earlier. I'm making roasting chickens tonight, so I'm going to get them in the oven. So I'm getting moving on that right now. I'm going to preheat the oven, get these chickens in the pan, season them up, and then get them in the oven. I'll show you guys. All right guys, so my daughter went to Walmart and I got a Willie for roasted chickens tonight. So I asked her to check and see if they had any. The only ones that, well, they did have chickens, but they were very tiny and I need 8 of them to feed my family. So that wasn't going to cut it. So then she saw these Purdue oven roasted chickens. They're 6 pounds. So I told her to get me 3 because I would normally make 2 big ones. These looked a little bit on the smaller side. So I got 3 because whatever's left over, we eat as sandwiches. Everybody loves it. So it's definitely worth to get the 3 of them. And I'll tell you, they weren't bad. They were only $9 for one. So 28, almost $30 for 3 chickens. What are you going to do? That's the way of the world right now. So that's what I got. So it says it's a little seasoned on here. So what I'm going to do is take it out. I put olive oil on the bottom of this pan already. Let me get a fork. Now it doesn't seem to have, it says seasoned, but it doesn't seem to have any seasoning on it. You guys can see this. There we go. I'll show you when I take it out. So I'm not going to rinse it off because whatever seasoning is on here, I want to leave. Okay? But I am going to just drip it. Okay? Nice. Those are nice sized chickens. Really very nice. They're 6 pounds. That's what I usually want to get. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. Comment down below if you guys have ever gotten these before. They come in a little, they come in the bag and then they come in a little bag. And
Chicken overboard.
And guys, there's nothing in them. They're all ready to go. There's no neck or giblets or anything, so you don't have to worry about that, which I like. Nice. They smell good. So I think what I'm going to do is save one for barbecue. I always put one, I always do one barbecue and then one like kind of plain for, you know, not plain, but like with something that my husband likes because he doesn't like barbecue. So I'm only going to do one with barbecue. This way we can utilize the other. Let's move this over. Put a little olive oil. Get this one in. Where's the fork? Turn this over. Dancing chicken. Don't play with your food, guys. All right. Now I'm going to wash my hands. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I always put like butter and all kinds of seasonings on my chickens. But these have a little seasoning on them, like I said, but not really. I think they're seasoned well. I think that's what it means because you don't really see anything. So I want to rub some butter on here, but it has to be a little bit dry before I do that. Should I leave I think I'm going to leave the legs. I don't know if I should open the legs or leave the legs tied up, guys. What should I do? So I want to dampen Dry them a little bit so I can get the butter on. Otherwise the butter's gonna slip right off. So. I think I'm gonna cut the legs. What? Why? All right, guys, so yes, I'm cutting the, I know people say leave, tie the legs. I never do that. I never do that to my turkey. I never do that to my chickens. So I'm cutting them. I'll let the legs roam free. So I want to get these strings, the strings off of there. You got to get the string because if I don't pick it up, guess who's going to be eating it? Coopy Pot. All right, cutting these extra skins off. You know what I really want to do? Should have did it this time. Stuff the chickens with stuffing. I'm just cutting the extra skin off here. Doesn't really matter. We don't eat that anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Let me do the other one. All right, guys. So I did use a little bit of salt. Not a lot, a little bit of salt. I'm going to put some pepper. Let's move this over a little bit. Put some pepper. Hello, is there any pepper in here? Yeah. Put some pepper on this one over here. And I'm gonna put some onion powder, garlic powder, and I think a little bit of basil, and I'm gonna put paprika. This is garlic, the other one was onion. Got garlic and onion on this one. And then some paprika. Okay, now whatever juices, whatever butter falls off into the pan, that's okay because I'm going to use it to baste. Because eventually I'll add a little bit of water into the pan once this is cooking a few minutes, and then so it'll be like a buttery whatever. And then I'll baste it onto the chicken. This way that the chicken does, get the butter. Okay, so I got 3 chickens now. I'm gonna put them in the oven. They're probably gonna take about an hour. In my oven, an hour and 15 minutes. For some reason, roasted chickens take a year and a month in here. So, hopefully we'll be eating at a reasonable time. All right. I'm wondering if I'm gonna be able to, yeah, I think I'll be able to. And I'm gonna go and check in my cabinet because if I have, Alexa, set the timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
If I have canned potatoes, I'm gonna throw those in about a half hour into the pan. If I don't, then we'll do something else, but let me go check. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I do have round potatoes. I forgot I did buy them, so I'm gonna put those in and I'm gonna cut up some yams, some sweet potatoes, yams. I don't know, what are they called? And then I'm gonna cut some of these baby carrots in half so they cook because they'll probably take a little bit longer. I don't know. If I get them in right away, they'll be okay. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do because for me it's just the yams are better, and I prefer the yams anyway. So I'm trying to get myself back in order, guys, because honestly, I have not been doing good as far as my sugar levels. They've been very bad. I've just been kind of in a whirlwind and haven't really been watching, and I'm not going crazy, but I'm just really not paying attention too much. You know what I mean? So my sugars are high. So starting today, I started being more serious and, you know, really starting to, I have to reel myself in because, you know, I have to get the surgery and everything has to come together, and, you know, I just have to get my sugars in order because I want to live to see my grandchildren, guys, because Julie's getting married. I'm such a dweeb mom, I got it. So happy and excited. Right? We were very excited. Yesterday was a beautiful day. We went out to a nice dinner. You guys saw. It was very exciting. So we have a lot of planning to do. And that's what's the next chapter, guys. So yeah, so I want to be here for all those beautiful moments in my life and my kids' life, and just experience all that. And so I have to take care of myself, not only for them but for me. So, you know, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel, but you know the story. And you know, we're getting moving again on the surgery. So I'm going to be making some updates on that as soon as I have them. Like I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, that my new insurance kicks in March 1st. So I'm going to be starting with that all up again. So yeah, so good things are coming along. So yeah, so I have to get myself back in order. It's just very hard when it's all my doing, it's all my doing. I mean, I'm the one who's, eating the stuff I shouldn't be eating and all that, and getting compliant, and you know how it goes. Well, I'll just have a little potato, or I'll just have a little piece of this and that, and then it becomes, what's happening now is that I'm not doing it moderately, I'm doing it regularly. So when you do it regularly, that's when you can't do it like that, because then that's when your sugars, your glucose levels go up so much that there's no room for them to come down. When you do that stuff moderately, like, you have, like I'll, when I'm being good, I'll have a little, like sweet potato with dinner, and if they're having noodles, or if they're having a regular potato or whatever, I'll have a little sweet potato, or whatever. Or sometimes I won't have the carb, I'll just have vegetables and the protein. But then what happens is, if I do that all the time, if I do it once in a while, my sugars don't overload. They don't go over. They're not bad because I do it moderately. But if I do it all the time on a regular basis, then of course my sugar is going to be high. So that's what I have to cut out now, guys. I have to do, and it just stinks because I have to start all over again. It's literally starting all over again because, you have to start from the beginning again. It's like no more carbs, no more, you have to start with nothing, and then here and there you can start to incorporate a little bit here and there. But yeah, so back to salads mainly, and just proteins, and that's it. And once you're through it, you're a couple of days into it, it's not that hard, it really isn't that hard. But I have to get back into it, so. This freaking peel is not peeling that piece. It's really annoying me. Alright, so I'm going to get this peeled. Then I'm going to cut these up and get these in the oven. So yeah, food is life, guys. Food is life. What's that saying? You shouldn't live to eat, you should eat to live. Yeah. Tell my 85-year-old great aunt that when she's shoving Zeppelis down your mouth, and chicken parm, and pasta fazool. and and meatballs and sausage and brajol, you know, right in front of you. Oh, come on, Linda, come on, eat. Eat, don't you want something to eat? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those grandmothers and aunts that all they want you to do is eat. You know, it was all revolved around eating. You know, the farina in the mornings. When me and my cousins used to go to my grandmother's, she would always make us farina, and oh, it was so good with the cream and the butter and the. I'm telling you, that's it, guys. You know. So it's difficult, but I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I don't understand why I had to get the diabetes gene. I really don't. I got the curly gene, my father with the curly hair. My sisters didn't. But I did. And I'm gonna have to get a knife, and I have a knife right here. Cut this part out because it's annoying me. There we go. Alright, so let's put all these things in here. Guys, listen, I so apologize for not getting the budget meal up. I haven't gotten it up yet. Honestly, I've just been procrastinating about it, and I've been lacking a little bit of motivation the last week or two. And I'm just being honest with you guys, because I told you that I wanted to be honest with you guys and let you know the whole story, and that's the whole story. I literally have been having to really push myself, and I don't know why. So sometimes I change my medication times, and I think that might contribute, like my antidepressants. I'm supposed to take them at night. I've always taken them late at night, like right before I went to bed. But sometimes if I get like acid reflux and I'm like nauseous, or I don't want to take them because I'm going to bed, and then, you know, because I want to make sure that I don't feel them. You know what I mean? It just, I don't want to take them if I'm nauseous. So I'll wait till the morning to take them. So then I get on a regimen where I'm taking them in the morning for like 2 or 3 days, and then I get back to the night thing. So I think even though I'm still taking them, because the doctor always said you could take them within like an 8-hour period of you missing them, you know, when you usually take them. So maybe because I do that once in a while, that it fluctuates and it makes me go up and down a little bit, because the last couple of weeks I feel very like I'm trying to get motivated. I think about doing everything I have to do, but I don't do. It's very hard to get it done. And I get very overwhelmed very quickly and stuff. So I have to try to stay on a more of a even regimen with my medication, because I think that might be contributing to the lack of motivation. Because it's lack of motivation. Some people have lack of motivation just because they're telling themselves that they don't want to do it. Some people have lack of motivation because they don't want to do it, and they also have some anxiety and depression issues that interfere with that. You know, there's all kinds of reasons why people have lack of motivation. You know, so those are my reasons. You know, I mean, I don't know if they're 100% all the time, those reasons, but you know, that's it. So I'm gonna cut these like in, yeah, like these. I'm gonna cut them. But yeah, so what I was saying was, I'm very sorry about that. I hate to tell you guys stuff and then not, you know, produce and all that. And I try my best, so that's all I can do. But so that's gonna now on my board up here, it just says budget meal. It doesn't say date or time or whatever, because whenever I get it done, I'll just give it to you guys, and you'll be surprised. Okay, I hope that's okay. I'm just letting you know. Also tomorrow, guys, on the 22nd, I'm doing a copycat meal with Jerry from Cooking with Neighbors and Mel from Cousins Cooking, I think it is. I forget what her name is exactly. I will let you know. It was Two Cousins Cooking, but now it's something different. But I will definitely let you know what her particular name is. Where's my phone right now? So we're gonna be doing that tomorrow on the 22nd, guys. A copycat recipe, and guys, I'm not telling you what I'm doing, but it has to do with something red. Okay, so just be excited. It's gonna be delicious. So when sorry, I was just looking at something. So I'm trying to find her name. So yeah, so when you see it tomorrow, I think there's going to be a playlist to go to Jerry Ellen with Cooking with Neighbors, and you could find the playlist there of the copycat recipes. Really good recipes, guys. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So be there or be square. Okay, let me look up her, because I want to give you the right name. I don't like that, not giving the right name. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here she is. Okay. Come on. Cooking with Cousin Mel. I'm sorry, Mel. So sorry. Cooking with Cousin Mel. Okay. She's doing the collab too. So that's, yeah. So that's going to be tomorrow. Very excited. So look for that, guys. Okay. All right. So let me get this going. So yeah. So I apologize in advance if I ever disappoint anybody by saying, oh, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Sometimes life just happens and things just happen and we can't get it done. But, you know, that's the way life is, guys. Life is not perfect. Life is very hard. Very, very hard. And so you got to be ready for anything. Sweet potatoes is so hard to cut, you know? So the weather's really, really warm here. Well, not really, really warm, but it's like, what was the weather today? In the 50s, and then yesterday was freezing cold. Freezing cold. We froze our booties off. These are a little thick. I'm gonna cut these in half. My son-in-law to be, now I can really call him that, proposed to my daughter at a beautiful place where they had first decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend. He had asked her to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and that's where he proposed, and it was so beautiful, but it was freezing out in the dead of winter. Really? It was great. It was so beautiful, guys. You saw the video and the pictures. Really, very, 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 very beautiful. But anyway, it was cold. That's what I'm trying to get it to. It was freezing, but it was worth it. It was worth it. All right, so these are cut up. So I'm gonna get over there and put them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the pan that has the one chicken in it. This way, I don't have, because I can't fit it in my oven anyway. And it's too much to put in there. So I'm gonna put all the potatoes in that one pan with that chicken, and I won't make that one barbecue, because if I do, all the potatoes will become barbecue. So the other one that I'm gonna make is probably gonna be like Italian dressing, or, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna put something on it. So yeah, so let me get, I'll bring you guys over there and show you the story. All right, guys, look at that. Look how that looks. Amazing. Woo! Okay, so what I'm going to do is move this over. Okay. I'm going to put a little olive oil on the bottom, just because I don't want the chickens to, the potatoes to stick. So I'm going to put the potatoes on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some white potatoes in here also, and then I'm going to put some white potatoes in the other chicken, in the other pan. So I'll just move these over as best as I can, a little bit. So let me open those cans. Alright, so I opened up one can, put one can in. So it's almost like a one sheet pan meal, guys. That's what it is. Really. These potatoes, guys, are so awesome, I'm telling you. Such a good staple to have in your cabinet, in your pantry. And I'm only gonna put a couple more in here because I don't wanna crowd it too much where they won't get crispy. A trick too though, guys, if you want something to get crispy at the end, put it on the broil section, you know, on the temperature, the last like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it'll become nice and crispy. Alright, so olive oil on top of the potatoes, okay? Season, garlic. And yes, I forgot to put the basil on the chicken, which I'm gonna do. I also have to do the carrots. I didn't put the carrots in here yet. So, get it together, Linda. Garlic, onion, pepper. Okay, 1 second. All right, honey, shut that door. Okay, 1 second. All right, that's all done, guys. I'm gonna put that back in the oven, and then I'll put the potatoes in the other, some more potatoes in the other pan. Cause you know, we got heavy hitters here. We got 3 men and women. Oh wait, this is not gonna be good. Not gonna be good. Where was the thing that I was using? I don't want to drop this. I won't be a happy camper.
Smells delicious in here.
Right? So here is my plate. I got some chicken and I got a couple of little wings there with some carrots and some sweet potatoes. There is one little potato that got snuck in there, but that's okay.
Snuck in there?
Well, I kind of.
I don't think it's
I
snuck
think it
on your
just jumped
plate.
in the plate. But
Okay.
whatever. All right, guys. So this is my dinner for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit all the buttons on the bottom with the bell and everything else, so you guys can see the videos when they come out. Also, guys, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. The collab tomorrow is not, and nobody's hosting it. It's just a bunch of friends doing it together. So that's what it is. But anyway, guys, check that Copycat recipe out. It's going to be great tomorrow. I'm probably going to put it up about around 11 or noon. All right, guys.
1 o'clock.
I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.